Viewer discretion is advised. This archive contains disturbing material.
The Appalachian Mountains. They are a scar on the face of America. Ancient, silent, full of dark hollows and forgotten legends. The locals know the truth. They know that in the deep ravines, in the abandoned mines, creatures dwell whose names are spoken only in whispers. And tonight, we're going to step inside that darkness, not just with ghost stories, but with a warning. 10 legends, 10 nightmares of Appalachia. 10 stories that will make you afraid to ever leave the trail. Number 10, the Black Lung Phantom. In the hills of West Virginia, the Black Rock mine has been sealed for a century, but they say a lone miner's spirit still lingers. A man who didn't die in the collapse, but from the slow, choking agony of black lung disease. A group of explorers went searching for him. Deep underground, in the suffocating silence, they heard it. A single, wet, rattling cough. And soon after, one of their own began to cough. With each ragged gasp, a fine, impossible cloud of coal dust spilled from his lips. The phantom doesn't attack. It doesn't need to. It shares. It shares its eternal sickness until your lungs turn to stone and you drown in a mine that is no longer there. Number 9, the Pale Crawlers. There are ravines in these mountains where the sun never touches the ground and the fog never lifts. An old hunter tells of tracking a deer into one such place, but he found no deer, only a pile of cleanly gnawed bones. And when he turned to leave, he saw them. A dozen pale, hairless figures clinging to the rock walls like insects, their limbs too long, their joints bending in ways that were utterly wrong. The crawlers don't chase you. They don't have to. They cut off your escape. They surround you in a place you can never climb out of, and then they wait. Number 8, the Judas Vine. A woman's dog vanished during a walk. Desperate, she heard its familiar whimper coming from a thick, thorny briar patch. She tore her way inside, arms bleeding, only to find the skeleton of a coyote tangled in vein-like vines. And then the whimpering came again, a perfect mimicry from the center of the plant. The Judas Vine doesn't chase, it doesn't roar. It learns. It learns the sounds you love, the sounds you die for, and it uses them as bait to draw you into its thorny, inescapable embrace. Number 7, Mothman, the doom harbinger. The horror of Mothman isn't the encounter, it's the curse that follows. A man in Point Pleasant saw it once, for just a second. Its giant wings, its burning red eyes. He was unharmed, but from that day on, he saw tragedy before it struck. He saw his friend's face twisted in a fatal crash. He he saw his own home engulfed in flames. The Mothman doesn't need to touch you. It only opens your eyes, forcing you to witness the horrors the universe has prepared. Your fate, your doom, moments before it arrives. Number 6. Granny Aggie's quilt. In a secluded cabin lived an old woman the locals called Granny Aggie. They said her herbal remedies could cure anything. A dying young man came to her. She gave him a cure and asked only for a patch of cloth from his favorite shirt. Cured and curious, he later peered through her window, and he saw her sewing his patch into a massive quilt, a quilt made of thousands of scraps. And he understood. She wasn't healing, she was trading. With every stitch, she took a year of life from its owner and added it to her own. The man looked into the glass, and in his reflection he saw the first gray hairs sprouting at his temples.
Number 5. The Wampus Cat. 2 brothers set out to hunt the beast killing their livestock, and they found it. The body of a mountain lion, but it walked on 2 legs, and its eyes glowed yellow. One brother locked eyes with it, frozen in place like stone. The other could only watch, helpless, as the Wampus Cat slowly, leisurely walked toward his paralyzed brother, its claws extending, its low purr rumbling through the night. Number 4. The hum of No Business Mountain. Park rangers speak of a strange sound on a peak named No Business Mountain, a low, persistent hum rising from deep beneath the earth. It cannot be recorded, but it can be felt. And again they find the same thing: abandoned camps, journals, and in the journals the same words. The hum started as a sound. Then it became a voice in my mind. It doesn't command, it coaxes. It whispers of beauty just beyond the trail. It tells me to leave everything behind, to take off my shoes, and to become one with the mountain. Number 3. The Red Grieve. There is a creek in the woods, rich with red clay. A community once lived there. They were potters. Then came the sickness. It began with a rash. Then skin turned red, hardened, cracked like dry earth, and from the fissures came a thick red ooze. They called it the Red Grieve. It didn't kill them, it transformed them. It turned them into living statues of the clay they worked with, their minds fading until they were nothing more than weeping effigies, red, broken, trapped forever by the land they loved. Number 2. The Face Taker. A woman tells of her husband, a hunter who vanished for 3 days. When he returned, he looked the same, sounded the same, even remembered their secrets. But he was cold, empty. The truth came on night. She saw him before a mirror, his face sliding like wax, and beneath it, something pale, featureless. It wasn't her husband. It was something else, something that had consumed his body, his memories, his soul, and now it was living with her. Number 1. The Wendigo. This is not a story. It is a warning. Of all the nightmares in Appalachia, one stands above the rest. The spirit of hunger, the spirit of endless winter. An old trapper, the sole survivor of his party, tells of being snowed in high in the mountains. When the food ran out, they did the unthinkable. They ate one of their own, and that sin called it the Wendigo. It doesn't simply kill, it haunts. It whispers on the winter wind. It tempts you with the forbidden taste of human flesh. And when it hunts you, it drives you mad with hunger that is not your own, until you become like it, a gaunt shadow of a man, damned to an eternity of craving. 10 stories, 10 warnings. The mountains remember everything. So the next time you're in the woods and you hear a branch snap behind you, remember this. It might not be the wind. It might be one of the legends coming to see if you've lost your way.
He is still watching.